How do you get a guy to invest in you early on without feeling cringe, without sounding like a gold digger, and without making him feel like you're trying to take advantage of him? Listen, it is all in the one key ingredient that you are missing, the one secret that you do not know, so you are not implementing, which is why you keep going on first dates and you're like, why did I waste my time? Why did I waste this outfit? Which is why you keep meeting guys that are like, not worth your time in any way, shape, or form. You hang out, you talk about things that totally do not connect with you. He plans very low vibrational, low effort dates, and you're just like, where's the chivalrous guys that I see all the girls online getting? I know I look as good as them, if not better. I know I'm just as smart as them, if not smarter. I know that I make good money. I'm qualified to be in the high value woman arena. Why am I not getting guys that treat me like the high value woman that I am? Why do I not get guys that just offer to assist and offer to step up to the plate versus men that I feel like I need to beg and ask to do everything? Like, why does this happen to me? And I'm telling you, there's one reason, and one reason only. It is the magnetic messaging. Ladies, there are things, there are keywords, triggers, sentences that you say, questions that you ask in the very beginning of meeting a man that sets the tone and the pace for if he's going to invest in you and how quickly. Okay? So if you don't have a lock on that magnetic messaging, I strongly recommend you comment the word provider, spend this $100, get into Provider Man Plan, and get for free access to He Said Yes, which is my magnetic messaging masterclass coming up on February 14th. When you buy Provider Man Plan, you get access for the free. So I want to take a couple questions tonight because our Q&A got messed up a little earlier. Papa and I were too busy ready to eat. And we were chilling and hanging out. He was a little lit. So I said, you know what, let me wait until we pop onto the live tonight and let's do our little Q&A then. So I want to answer all your questions, whatever it is that you're struggling with in dating. I want you to drop it in the comment box right here. And in the meantime, comment the word provider, okay? Comment the word provider and get the access to the $100 masterclass that gives you free access. You cannot buy He Said Yes. You can't purchase it. It's not available for purchase, and it will not be for another several weeks. So the only way to get into the He Said Yes masterclass is to grab Provider Man Plan. So comment provider, grab the masterclass, and get He Said Yes for free. Okay? Okay? He Said Yes free. This is going to save you literally $555. This masterclass is $1,111, but I think I'm going to drop it for $555. I think. But we shall see. Thank you. Phew, how do I drop the masculinity and pick up the femininity? I've been in survival mode for decades. So part of the reason, so there's a couple key ingredients why women do this, right? And you need to ask yourself, not broad questions like, am I healed from my past? Am I healed from my previous trauma? No, ask yourself, do you know what you need in a man in order for him to trust you? In order for you to trust him. That's what you need to be asking yourself. What do I need to see happen with a man? What needs to happen in this connection in order to make me feel like I can trust him? You see, because when you can trust him, you now are able to allow him to lead. You now have the ability, the willingness to allow him to lead. See, our issue with being the woman who does it all, takes care of it all, Miss Independent Woman, Miss I love her because she got her own. Yeah, that shit comes back to bite you because you don't know how to receive. When you know how to do it all on your own and get it all on your own and make it happen all on your own and lift all the weight by yourself and carry all the load, it makes you masculine because you begin to have no patience, right? You're like, I'm not waiting for somebody else to do this. I could just do it for myself, right? So you begin to lose your patience. You begin to lose your trust in people because you're like, well, I could have did that and did it better. Right? I should have just did that my way. And it relinquishes your ability to literally trust men. You see, your choice in men has led you to leading to trust the wrong men. And now that you've had a history of that, you're like, not going to do that again. Not going to let you lead again for you to drop the ball and put me in a bad financial position again. No, no. Not going to move in with you for you to kick me out. No, no. Not going to put me in position to tell me I don't have to work and now I'm left without a job and I'm dependent on you for your money and for you to say yes to me. You see, it all starts in the beginning with who you attract. And I need you to understand that your attraction is a direct reflection of who you are. So if there's parts of you that you are unhappy with right now, if there are parts of you that feel like you are not as consistent with yourself as you should be, you don't maintain your integrity and do what you say you're going to do, you are working on areas of you that you know your consistency is trash. You know that your commitment level is 0. You know that you've been saying that you're going to go to church. You've been saying that you're going to go to the gym. You've been saying you're going to do a skincare routine. You've been saying all these things and you're not in action because you're in robotic mode, going to work, paying the bills, taking care of the kids. You forgot about self-care and yourself. You forgot about spending time out and enjoying dating again. You forgot about what that looks like to actually be on a date and have to and not have to plan for anything, strategize anything, come up with what's going to happen next. Be the leader. You don't have to whip out your wallet. Dating should be fun. Dating should be exciting. Dating should be something that you don't have to worry about the babysitter because the man that you attracted took care of the sitter. This is every single one of my students. I don't have a single student that goes out on a date and pays for her own babysitter. Not a one, baby. Not a single one. And it is because of courses like the Provider Man Plan. So if you're one of those ladies that are like super skeptical, super sketch, and you're like, look, coach, I done spent money online with trash courses. They're all garbage. Listen, I can show you the testimonials, but I would rather, instead of you seeing it, right? Okay. That says 4 providers in, by the way. Okay. Instead of you seeing it and seeing things like, oh shit, homegirl got what you say, coach? $50,000 in 11 days after taking your course. Yeah. So I could show you better than I can tell you, but I'm telling you, if you're one of those sketch girls and you're like, look, I'm not spending $100 on a course. I don't know what's up. I'm new around here, coach. I don't know really who you are. Comment the word vault right now. VAULT. I will send you a link for my top 25 courses for $25. These are courses that my students paid $1,500 for access to. I plucked the top ones, balled them up into a big ass insane bundle. Okay. When I tell you that this bundle is a one-stop total transformation in one purchase, comment the word vault. I'll send you the link. You'll get 25 courses for $25. This will get your feet wet. This will be that little taster that you're like, not sure. Okay, coach, I don't know if I want to spend $100 yet. Let me get a taste of your work. Let me see what you can do. I see the testimonials, but I know if I can be one, coach. Comment the word vault right now and I'll send you the link for $25 for my top 25 courses. Ladies, listen, if you want to change the way that you date, you've got to change something. When you wanted to learn that, how to be a nurse, you went to nursing school. When you wanted to learn how to be a teacher, you went and got your education and got your degree, okay? You went and got licensed and certified in all these areas of your life, baby, but your dating life is drama. Your dating life is in the dirt. Your dating life has been spent with whose husband broke Brandon and cheating Charlie. And I'm trying to show you that if you just sow a small seed in yourself, the universe will open up. I'm telling you, I had a student, thank you, Natalia. I had to screenshot that. I had a student who's my one-on-one client. She just signed up for another 30 days today. You know what she said to me? She said, coach, I really wasn't in position to drop another 4K. And I said to myself just last night, you know what? I would drop another 2K in a heartbeat because it's totally worth it. But that's like my capacity right now. Like I can only do 2K. What happened the next morning? One of her clients dropped $2,000 in her account. Yes, she signed up now for another month. So I'm telling you that the universe will not align you with a provider until you start making the provision happen for you, until you start to invest and sow seeds in yourself that open up the doors for abundance. Okay. If you want to open up the doors for abundance, you have to start sowing seeds into yourself, because no man on this earth is going to make an investment in you that you are unwilling to make in yourself. understand. We were in a situationship for 2 months. Then we had a pregnancy scare. Once I got tested, it turned out I'm not pregnant. He blocked me from every single app. What should I do? So that tells you what, sis? That he really didn't want children. And that should have been a conversation that should have been had from the very beginning. Number one, you need to be protecting yourself at all times. And don't allow yourself to be put into a position where now you have to decide how you're going to be a single mom to this baby or what you're going to do about this pregnancy. You don't want to be in that position where you're like, damn, I'm all alone in this. Like, now this guy ghosted me. I'm sure that the pregnancy scare scared the shit out of him. He very likely does not want children. It's very likely not a conversation that the two of you had. And so when this popped up, he's like, let me make sure she's good. And if there's no baby, I'm out. Because she's not even doing the things necessary to make sure that we don't get pregnant. Right? Like, he's not putting that weight on himself of like, damn, I didn't wear a condom. How did this happen? No, he's putting it on you. He's putting it on you. And that doesn't make him right in any way, shape, or form. But what I am telling you is that you dodged a bullet and a baby and a bunch of bills that had your name all over it because he was going to be ghost no matter what. So you dodged a bullet, babe. Don't feel bad about this guy ghosting you. I'm really sorry that you went through that because that sucks to go through on your own and by yourself. I've definitely been down the miscarriage road and it's not fun. I've definitely been down the pregnancy scare road and it's not fun. And doing that by yourself, navigating that on your own is not easy. So I'm sorry that you went through that, but I'm really glad you dodged the bullet. How can I find a man to pay for the course? So here's the thing, right? A lot of my students ask me this, like, how do I get a guy to pay for your course, coach? How do I get a guy to pay for your course? Have you paid for a course? It's $25. Have you paid for it? Because if you paid for the $25, the universe then says, ooh, she's willing to make an investment in herself. Let me reward her for that. Ooh, let me start aligning her. It's called alignment, right? You invest the money starts working. You start taking the courses. You start filling yourself with new knowledge. You now have a new approach. You now have a new perspective. You now are walking out with fresh skin and a fresh thought process that is drawing in fresh energy. The level of masculinity in you begins to literally drain out and your femininity begins to rise. And everywhere you go, they feel the effects of your $25 investment. But if you don't make that investment, you sit around as the same woman you've always been in hopes that a great guy is going to just miraculously get, I don't know, Amazon Prime to your front door and everything's going to change because coach gave you some script on the live that you use to get this guy to pay for the course. Not happening. In order for you to get the guy that will pay for the course, you have to take the course. You have to take the course because you have to be in that energy. You have to be in the energy of reception. You have to be in the energy of understanding and mastering magnetic messaging. I can't teach you that in a live. I can't. My courses are 2 hours long. Because there's so much for you to learn different than what you've always done. And if what you've always done hasn't worked, maybe you should comment Vault or Provider and lock yourself into my course. Whatever you feel you are called into, if you feel like you are called into being your highest and best self, if you feel like your spirit is rumbling because you are settling and you are being stagnant and you are in this place where you know, like, this is not where I'm supposed to be. This is not what God got for me. This is not what my energy calls for. This is not the treatment that I should be getting. This is not the things that I should be receiving. I should be receiving abundantly. Big things, big cars, big investments, big accounts opened up for me. Not petty cash, not here's $20 for lunch, not nail and pedicure money. See, we're after the wrong things. We have the wrong goals in mind, and then we meet the wrong men, and then we try to align them, and it just all comes crashing down. Literally, the best and only way for you to guarantee that you will get results, the only way is for you to put your money up first. It's for you to sow the seed in yourself first, for you to make the investment in you first. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. Trust me, I know. You know how much money I've spent on coaching and courses and classes and, oh my God, hundreds of thousands of dollars. It wasn't until I invested that I started seeing the success from it. So my best advice to you is if you want to get your feet wet without a crazy financial commitment, The vault is $25. You will get my top 25 courses for $25, and it by far is your best way to get your feet wet. If you're an all-in kind of girl, if you're a dive in, if you're a I don't have more time to waste because I'm already in my 30s, 40s, and 50s, and I'm already got my career, I've already got my car, I've already got my home, I've already got my kids, they're taken care of, well taken care of, they need and want for nothing. Now all that needs is me. Now I'm in need. Now I'm ready for companionship and I'm in need. And I'm ready to go balls to the wall, coach. I'm ready to take the lessons. I'm ready to work the work. I'm ready to do the do. Give me all you got. Comment provider. Comment provider so you can get into Provider Man Plan and you can get a free seat into the unreleased masterclass. He said yes. Thank you. Get into the unreleased masterclass. He said yes. All right, so I'm sliding out. The questions stopped rolling in, and I can't stop playing with my hair. So I'm sliding out. I'm going to go upstairs and bother my man. And if you ain't got no man, you better be in the masterclass on February 14th. And you can't buy your way in. The only way that you can get a ticket is to grab a seat in the Provider Man Plan. So you get a nice little course to hold you over for now. And February 14th, me and you live together. We have literally 4 live masterclasses this year, 4 or 5 for the entire year. There's no other way to get in close proximity with me unless you are a one-on-one client. All of my coaching programs have been shut down. We have closed down everything because I have realized that the demand for access to me has grown so tremendous that I had to create a space where each one can teach one. And those ladies that truly want that close proximity can definitely I created a way for you to get into that close proximity. But you get what you pay for. So it's intense. It's intense. We work. It's $4,000 a month for my one-on-one coaching. I only have 2 spots. I actually filled one today already for February. So I only have 1 spot left. And if you are not ready to drop $4,000 a month and commit to your level up on that level, then I strongly suggest you comment the word provider so that you don't miss one of the only 5 masterclasses that we have for this year. Only one of 5. Okay. There's only 5. You will miss it. You will miss it. And until the intensive opens up at the end of the year, okay, my group coaching intensive where we have live weekly coaching calls and et cetera, over 8 weeks, the only way to get close is to get into the masterclass so you lock in that Q&A, okay? All right, ladies, ciao for now. Remember, this is hard work. It is not just a luxury. It's a lifestyle. Peace. It's a celebration.